Today. 2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. To the air right away is Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Throwing again on second down. Brady completes it again to Gage. Brady to Gage for a Tampa first. Here's Brady to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Brady to throw again. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. That throw by Brady incomplete. Well, the Bucs and Saints expected to possibly be the two to slug it out for the NFC South title in 2022. The Saints have had the Bucs number pretty much since the arrival of Tom Brady, at least in the regular season. They're 4-0 against Tampa Bay the last two seasons in the regular season. But remember, when Tampa won the Super Bowl, they did defeat New Orleans en route to that title. Succop's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But his opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave him 3 points.
Now here come the Saints about to begin their first possession. And the man in charge of this offense, his 8th season now in the NFL, former #1 pick, Jameis Winston.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Well, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Winston's throw taken in by Landry. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the gun, Winston. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Clock running, the Bucs try to go quickly and get set. To throw again on second down, Brady. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Brady. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. Touchdown! Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Brady's going to look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Jameis to throw it. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's second down. Final play of the half here, Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They run it again with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's got the hook up to Landry. A beautiful fake. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. It looked like they had the run stopped at the line of scrimmage, but the hand got up into the face mask, and the officials, they were looking for it. They spotted it.
It's an easy call, too, when it's right in front of them. You see that neck twist just a little bit, and that's enough to draw the flag.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now Winston. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Winston. And his pass incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Desperation time. Winston on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Back to throw, Brady. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Brady going to look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Trask. Throwing right, and that's complete. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. To throw is Trask. Airing this one out for Evans. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Trask to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Here's Winston. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Winston to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. One last shot now for Winston. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half. It lets you know that you've got to score points when you can. You never know when offenses might go a little bit dry. And